Factoring is a really useful tool that you need when you're trying to simplify or solve a problem. And factoring can be really difficult unless you have a simple polynomial like this one right here, especially when the coefficient of the x squared term is 1 like it is here. And I'm just going to show you a pretty simple way of factoring this into a form where we have x plus some number and x plus another number, where we could FOIL this, or take it this times this and come out with this. And how we do that is we look at the n term here, where x is of degree 0, where there's no x, and we think of all the different numbers that are factors of this 12. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. And then we look at these, and we would take 2 times 6 to get the 12, 3 times 4, or 1 times 12. And we see which one of these we could add or subtract together to come up with this 7 term right here. Because as you'll see, it'll work out that way, where we'll have to multiply this number times this number to get the last term, and add them to get the middle term. So we have to keep in mind that if we're multiplying these numbers, then they both have to be either negative or they both have to be positive, because this 12 is positive. And they also have to add to get a positive 7. So what we're going to do is see which one of these we can add or subtract together to get the 7. There's no way we could add or subtract 12 and 1 to get 7. And there's no way we could add or subtract 2 and 6 to get 7. But we could add and subtract 3 and 4. 3 plus 4 is 7. So we know that we're going to have a 3 and a 4 in here. And as it turns out, this is actually the correct factoring of this equation up here, or this function. And we can see that by multiplying that out. So we have x times x is x squared, plus 3x plus 4x. 3x plus 4x is 7x. And then we will multiply the 3 times the 4 to get 12. And that matches up with what we have here. So the way to do this is to look at all the factors of this last term here, and see which of those factors you can multiply to get the last term and add to get the middle term. And then that's what your factorization is going to be, using those numbers in here for x plus the first number times the quantity x plus the second number.